I mean, they make adjustments. They got good players. They don't want to lose 2 times in a row to the same team, and so I mean, every time you play a team back-to-back times, whether regular season or postseason, it's difficult, and so we got to be ready to go to match and exceed what we did last time.
Do you like these back-to-backs in the same city?
I mean, I like being home. I mean, the home and the road one is a little different, but I mean, it's cool. It's a good challenge for us, and so that's exciting.
Does it replicate playoffs in any way, and is that in any way helpful?
Yeah, I mean, playing the same team back-to-back times. Obviously, in the playoffs, it's a 7-game series, but anytime you just see someone or you just seen someone, they got that familiarity, and so definitely a playoff-like atmosphere.
You guys were able to hold down their backcourt for, most of the second half. What adjustments were made, and what enabled you to do that?
I mean, just try to make it difficult. Just get through screens a little bit better. I think in the first half, we were getting hit by screens a lot, and then we were able to get through it a little bit better the second half. And I mean, they're two talented players, so it's going to be a 48-minute challenge again tonight.
Talks about making the right reads, finding mismatch, all the stuff that's kind of been for your offense. How hard is that to do night to night, seeing different teams, seeing different coverages, and just being consistent with that?
Yeah, I mean that's a challenge for us. It's just to make the right read, the right adjustment, figure out what they want to do defensively. Obviously, they got JT, JB, and KP, so those are the focal point, and how they want to slow them down, and we got to make the right read and adjustment. And so each game's a little bit different, and I'm sure Cleveland's going to do something a little bit different tonight. And we got to make the right adjustments.
How much does that change your role night to night? Like, you end up kind of being in different places on the floor, with the screening angles, all that?
Yeah, I feel like screening is a little bit different depending on what kind of coverage they are, or I mean, every game is a little bit different with who we want to attack and what actions we're looking to do. So just reading the defense and making the right read after that.
What have you seen from Joe this year? Anything changed since last year in his approach, the way he works with you guys, just being just more comfortable in general?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of everything. Obviously, comfort level, and then he's doing a good job of just teaching. Some stuff that he sees, he's gonna talk to us about it. And he's holding everybody accountable, so that's what you're looking for. So, I just think he's gonna get better and better, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
He pulled a bunch of you guys aside today just to do a quick film session. What were his points of emphasis?
I mean, he does that pretty consistently. Just little things he sees, things that we can improve on. Just a bunch of little things. Because, in the playoffs, those little things are really important. So it's good to get it done here early, and for us to work on it throughout the season.
JT said you guys were the best team the other night. How important is it kind of hold yourselves to that standard and kind of make that statement, call that shot, and what can be a long regular season?
Yeah, I mean, that's the standard that we hold ourselves to, and there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that, as teams are going to want to play against us, and they'll be getting up for games like us, so we got to have the same mindset, and then we can't just walk into a game like lethargic or whatnot. So it's a good challenge for us for the whole season.
Is that kind of putting a demand on yourselves that you have to meet that standard?
Yeah, we hold ourselves to a high standard, and every night's an opportunity to show it. So we have that standard that we talk about in the locker room, and we got to bring it every night.
Joe talks a lot about making sure you guys don't miss layups and don't take layups that you can miss because of the effect on transition defense. Now that you kind of have the ball in your hands more and you kind of have more decision on when you want to go for those kind of shots, how do you feel you're doing this year and how the team is doing this year with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it really just comes down to rim reads. I mean, you can shoot a layup and it's going to be a tough challenge. You might fall down or whatever it might be, which leaves us vulnerable to transition. So, I mean, me personally, when I'm driving in there, if I see a big man, someone bigger than me, try to kick it out to, we got shooters everywhere. So find one of those guys, and that's just something that I'm trying to work each and every time down the court, figuring out.
You seem pretty good at you'll take like your leaning floater a little further away when it looks like there's someone in the way, or you'll attack hard and you have that opening. I guess is having that kind of that shot. Like a lot of guys don't take that leaning floater. Does that help you make sure you're only really taking the smart move read shot?
Yeah, I mean, the floater's been a big part of my game since, I don't know, my whole life. So whenever I feel like I get to that spot, I feel like it's a good shot for me, and everybody trusts me to shoot it and knock it down. So yeah, it's a big shot for me.
You gave the fans a shout out, I know, but being at home, the home cooking, what are some of the secrets to that for you personally?
I mean, you got the routine. I mean, me personally, see the wife, the kids, got a nice little routine that I figured out, and then, I mean, obviously playing in the garden is a lot of fun, and the atmosphere um, is always high. So that makes going out there and competing fun.